So Danny, tough defeat against some good opposition in Sheffield United. What are your thoughts on the game?
First half weren't great, was it? You know, in terms of regardless of who you're playing against, there was a lot of things the gaffer weren't happy with over the first half. Whilst we're all acknowledging that you're playing against a team that wasn't far away from being a Premier League team this season, so there's certainly no mugs. And we knew that, you know, that being our last pre-season game going into Barrow at home, we knew it might be a little bit of unrealistic sort of match-up. But it's a good test for the boys, a good test for the younger lads to see how far or how close they are to players in a team in a league where they aspire to. And 3-0, you're hoping, okay, let's not just don't turn into a cricket score before half time, because that wouldn't be good for the boys' confidence. So we stuck with it, as always. Our lads never shirked, but regardless of the opposition, there's things we want to address and put right going into Barrow. But you'd much rather those mistakes happen today than next Saturday.
Exactly, and you mentioned the first half, which didn't exactly go our way, but you know, the last 20 minutes or so, some really nice patterns of play forming in that attacking third, and that's the sort of football you want to see to try and get the fans on their feet.
Yeah, there were some good little moments. Of course, there's going to be. And like I say, yes, you acknowledge the team you're playing is probably superior as a team, not probably, definitely superior as a team. But there were still mistakes today that the gaffer and us felt that, regardless of the opposition, we don't want to make them next Saturday, because Barrow will be coming into town, certainly looking to get the 3 points, and we'll have a full house very expectant of us to start the season with a bang.
And Lee Bonus getting his third goal of pre-season, he looks to have settled in quite nicely.
Yeah, I think the supporters are going to like him. You know, not all supporters want to see, but I know the first thing, being 6 years now, that our fans want to see first and foremost is people that run around and put a tackle in and work hard for the badge, and he certainly does that, albeit he hasn't been there very long. But you're looking at him, and then he's replaced by Will Grigg, so in that department we're looking very good.
And the final pre-season game, of course, 6 pre-season games done and dusted. How do you assess the pre-season schedule?
I think you can only assess it on injuries initially, because it's about fitness. So obviously the Devon Tanton injury was a big blow at Elfront, because he'll be a couple of months at least, sadly, for Devon and for us. And it's very difficult because you don't want to big up a pre-season too much, and then you go and lose the first league game, and you don't want to downplay it too much, and you go win. Well, actually, I've downplayed it there. So you have to be careful, because until those league games start, then it's the hindsight one of actually our pre-season obviously went to plan. But I've been involved in a lot of clubs where you win every game pre-season and then don't turn up the first game of the season. In my time here, I don't remember us being like that here. We always start with a bang. We've got to make sure we start with a bang against a very good Barrow team Saturday.
You mentioned Devon and his injury going to keep him out for a little bit while. Matt Dibley-Diaz, is he back in training?
Back Monday or Tuesday, should be available for selection against Barrow. Paddy Madden back training fully Monday. Liam Mandeville back training fully Monday. So yeah, for every injury you get, we've got a couple coming back. So hopefully this time next week we're being positive and there's no more injuries and we've got 3 points on the board.
And now, what does this week look like ahead of the game against Barrow?
Well, boys are off tomorrow, recovering, rest and recovery, because they've worked hard today, worked really hard against a good team, as I keep saying. And Monday it's all focus on Saturday. And we say all focus on Barrow, but the manager likes to work on us and how we're going to hurt them, whilst acknowledging their strengths and things they might cause problems with come Saturday, because they'll come here as the underdogs, because we're one of the favourites, and we've got to make sure that we earn that tag.